Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video. Today I will be showing you another brilliant chess puzzle where white can win with one of the longest forced checkmates by advancing his own king to the center of the board. In the following position, white is down 3 pawns but has many open lines against black's king. The only move in the starting position that gives white a winning attack is the brilliant move knight takes f5, threatening mate in 1 and opening up the g-file with tempo. After bishop takes f5, rook to g1, pawn to g5 is met by rook takes g5 check, pawn takes rook, pawn to h6 with the unstoppable threat of queen to g7 mate, forcing black to defend with pawn to g6. After pawn takes g6, bishop takes g6 allows rook takes bishop thanks to the pin on the a2 to g8 diagonal, so black must play knight takes b3 to eliminate white's light squared bishop. Now, a very tempting move is pawn takes f7 double check to open up the g-file. However, after king takes f7 rook to g7 check, black can play king to e6, and black has enough resources to hold the position even with the king in the center. If white plays queen to e5 to cut off black's king from the e-file and attack black's bishop, black can defend with bishop to g6 with another dynamically balanced position. White must play the infiltrating move queen to f6 to threaten mate in 2 with pawn takes f7 and queen to g7, forcing black to take on g6, and now white must sacrifice the rook with rook takes g6 check, bishop takes rook, queen takes bishop check. After king to h8 however, it seems that white only has at most a perpetual check since bishop to c3 check allows knight to d4 and black seems to be defending against all of white's threats. But this is all just an illusion, as white can play the amazing move king to d2, opening up the first rank, and it turns out that after rook takes f2 check, white can play king to d3 pawn to c4 check king to e4, and shockingly, black has no safe checks even with a rook and a piece up. Facing the threat of rook to h1 mate, queen to b8 is met by a sudden switch of direction with queen to h6 check king to g8 rook to g1 check. And black's king will very quickly be checkmated by white's queen and rook. Black tries the defense rook to h2, but after queen to f6 check king to h7 queen to e7 check, any king move to the g-file allows white's rook to join the attack, and since king to h8 loses the rook on h2 after queen to e5 check, black plays king to h6. However, white can still play queen to d6 check. And since king to g7 allows rook to g1 check with another checkmate in 5 moves, black plays king back to h7, and after queen takes h2 check, the rest is an easy checkmate for white with a queen and rook against black's completely exposed king until white wins the game on the 21st move of the puzzle with queen to h8 checkmate. If you want to see more brilliant chess puzzles, be sure to like and subscribe for more. I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.